at the end thinking, oh my gosh, I'm cutting it so close. Like, how am I gonna manage this with 3 kids? I was like really struggling to really feel if that was going to be a thing to pursue or not. Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. My name is Sarah and I am officially now a nursing student. I just finished my pre-nursing experience. I am also a mom of 3 little girls, so this journey has been definitely a challenge. On this channel, I make nursing and lifestyle content, so if that is something that you're interested in tagging along with, then definitely feel free to subscribe and join me on this crazy journey. I want to talk about first the challenges that I came across as a mom with little kids at home and pursuing my prerequisites. So to kind of get an understanding of what our prerequisites are in Ontario, I need to kind of give you the structure of what the classes are set up with. So like the first semester is kind of like your high school credits. So you have biology, math, grade 12, chemistry, communications class, you have a psychology class, and you have a careers class. So that's the first semester. The second semester is more like intermediate college, high school on steroids. Like it's a whole other level. You have anatomy, you have bio and organic chemistry, you have either statistics or physics, and I took statistics because I didn't need physics for nursing, another communications, and then you have a statistics class. So the second semester is like, okay, if you survive the first, then you'll be good for this, because a lot of people don't even survive the first semester, and you have to do that in order to maintain your ability to get into the second. I had such a hard time with prerequisites. Now, I did a lot of researching whether nursing school was harder or prerequisites were harder, and the consensus was that nursing school is way harder for the time commitment. You know, you have a lot of projects due, you don't have a lot of time to do them, and there's so much material. So my challenge was not with that. My challenge was not in time commitment. It wasn't in my ability to get things done. It wasn't overwhelmed with the amount of work that I had to do. My biggest challenge was with things being boring. I struggle so much with things not being interesting. That was my biggest struggles. The other challenge that I faced that wasn't actually too bad was navigating babysitters with the kids. I would have to say that it's an extra stress that somebody without kids wouldn't have to worry about. The kids also were really sick this year, so without the help of their dad, honestly, I don't think I would have been able to do as well as I would have. We still have like a really, really great relationship. We still co-parent. We do everything the same together. We still sometimes take them places. So maintaining that consistency, and like he has really helped me on the days that the kids were sick and they needed to come like be picked up or whatever. He would pick them up and then I would just come and get them after my classes. So I fully contribute some of my success from this program and the help of those challenges to him, because I wouldn't have been able to do that without him on the days that I had the kids. So the things that I have gained from this experience is, wow, can I ever force myself to do things that I don't want to do? Ugh. Struggled so much. Like when people say that you can get nursing school burnout, what I think you can also get pre-nursing school burnout. You can get like just general college burnout, but because nursing school you need such higher marks, there is like this extra added layer of stress to maintain your GPA. It's so challenging when you are offered a spot, but the condition is that you maintain your GPA, which was a lot of us that got offers. So some of the really great things that came out of prerequisites is the ability to build a good study habits and the ability to see that the longer you are learning something, the more comfortable you get. Like I had no prior experience to any sciences really. It's been so long since I've done anything STEM related. So for me, like the first semester, I didn't do as great, and normally it's the reverse. So my prof always said like, you know, it's more common for people to have lower GPAs in the second semester. It's harder, it's more hours. Mine was the reverse. The more I looked at things, the more content I dove into, the more it solidified and the easier it got. So the first semester, like I said, wasn't that great because it took me so long to get into routines, to figure out what I needed, how my brain worked. So one of the best things that I got from this program was the study habits, the ability to pursue and persist when I don't want to do something. That skill I really developed. I didn't struggle with getting assignments done. It showed me just how much grit I can put into something. What were some other good things, Archer? What are you doing? This little guy keeps distracting me, keeps chewing my pants. Okay, so my program has an agreement with the RPN program at the school, which is the 2-year nursing program. The agreement is really good. So you need to hit a certain percentage in your biology, your chemistry, your math, and your English first to be considered for a spot in that program. If you do all that, then you need to maintain a certain grade point average to get your spot and to keep it. So as long as you do those 2 things, you get a spot into the nursing program. One of the things that I found I really had to take a step back and learn was, do I really want to even go to nursing school for 4 years? Is it worth the extra money? Is it worth the pay increase? Is it worth the extra responsibility? And ultimately I said no. So I just want to be an RPN, which is an LPN in, I think, the States. If at any point I choose to upgrade, I can, but it was not worth the extra time. I am already responsible for 3 tiny humans' lives, and I do not want to go into management at all. I really lost sight of why I'm doing this through my program because of the amount of stress I was under, the amount of pressure I was under, everything that I was banking on. The thing that really solidified what I was doing and why I was doing it was actually when I went onto the nursing website at the school and I saw the virtual tour of the simulation labs. They have an OR simulation lab, they have a birthing unit simulation lab, and then they have like just a normal patient lab with normal beds and stuff. And seeing that just reminded me of why I'm going into this. Can you please stop? Oh my gosh, he's getting into everything. You're such a little booger. You shouldn't be doing that.
No, you leave her stuff alone, mister.
I don't know if this video is going to have a good flow. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm trying to keep my points together, but I'm still so exhausted and so burnt out from this program. It's gonna take like a few weeks for me to feel normal. Like right now, I still don't even feel like a human being. I don't feel like, I wouldn't say it's depression, but my need for rest right now is so high. I'm hoping that this all comes together nicely. One of the other things too, I think I needed to remind myself that all these courses weren't something that I actively chose thinking that they would become my profession. I knew that chemistry wasn't something I wanted to do well in. I didn't really care. I don't think you need to do well in everything. And so often what would keep me going is looking at the nursing program courses. Seeing how those light up my interest, seeing those courses and how excited I get when I look at those, that's kind of what kept me going because, oh my gosh, statistics, chemistry, and then our like communications class was so boring too, like it was not helpful either. So if anyone is considering going into nursing who has kids, I would say that like I can only speak on the prerequisites right now and not the actual nursing program, but I just still feel in my heart that that's what I'm meant to do. And if you have that longing, and it does not go away, it's more than an idea, it's definitely a thing that you need to follow through with. It's worth it. It's so worth it to be able to get those skills in place, those study habits in place, those marks in place, because if you can't do prerequisites, you probably won't be able to do nursing. I do see the benefit in doing those courses and how it can really attribute to your wellness as a nursing student. So if you are watching this and you have gone through prerequisites, I would love for you to share your experience in the comments below, just telling me like what you guys have experienced. Are your experiences similar to mine? Did you have anything different? What did you learn about prerequisites versus nursing school? I'm so interested in hearing about other people's perspectives, and everybody has different stories, so I would really love to hear them. If you feel so called to share them in the comments, please do so. If you want to stick along for that journey, I'd love to have you. Feel free to subscribe, comment, send me messages. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.